Hello, Booktube. It's Louise, the big head bookworm. Lovely to see you. Hope you're well. Hope you're having a good day, wherever it is you are, whatever it is you're doing. Welcome back. Welcome back to Friday Reads. It's Friday Reads. It's Friday Reads. I'm here on a Friday. It's Friday Reads. I'm actually recording this on a Friday, so this is exciting. This is going to be a short one. I said that last week and rattled on a bit, but this is actually going to be a short one because Gary has already informed me that he's not going to be able to work for too long today. There are union rules about how long he can work on a hot day, and I completely respect that. It's to do with tripods and things. I don't understand. I don't understand. However, I understand that Gary has got a very finite time today because we're having our second heat wave, having a heat wave, and it's hot, 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 and all the songs, and we can only last for so long. And can we just take a moment, friends? Can we just take a moment to think of all the people with big hair in this heat? Because there's no getting away from it, and also there's nothing cute about it at all in any way, shape, or form. Look, this is what I'm currently dealing with, and this is small. This is small. It's going to only get bigger as the day goes on, as the frizz gets bigger. So yes, I have a little fan on me. It is little. Also sounds like it's going to pack up, which let's hope. That would be really bad. So I hope you're doing okay and you're having a good day. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much, everybody, for all your lovely congratulations for both the teenager who is living their best life, becoming a driver, keep explaining to us how much they love driving, how much they love driving on their own, how much they love having the control of their own destiny. It's like everything we dreamed for them has come true. It is just the best. And thank you so much for all the wonderful congratulations for the husband on the publication of his book. So, I'm gonna have to say, proud wife moment. Look at this glorious thing. So it is actually a book. It is, Kindle Unlimited, Kindle, it is there. But there it is in front of me. It is, in fact, a glorious book. I'm so proud of him. So proud of him. I'm enjoying it so much. Let's be honest, I would never have actually let him publish it if I thought it was rubbish. I would have kind of said, you need to work on it and what have you. But I'm enjoying it so much. I keep rereading bits of it, and it's just really good. I love reading it next to him because then he gets to hear me laughing at it. So it's a series of tales. It's true supernatural encounters from Britain and beyond. So it's a series of tales taken from our podcast, the Spooky Tales podcast, and they are written in very much the husband's style. So they are true, supposedly from the teller. The teller says they're true, and they're short little stories of short tales of a spooky nature, and they are serious, but they are also light-hearted, and they have they're just so lovely to read. They are so lovely to read, although they are a bit spooky as well. So, there's humour and there's light, but there's respectfulness of what people have said, and that's a hard line to walk. But he's managed it beautifully. So I am so proud of him. Proud wife moment. Spooky Tales. So I'm reading that. I'm rereading ones that I've read before, and I'm reading it. I'm going really slowly through it because it's just enjoyable. My brother messaged me yesterday, the brother that I was telling you about with the classics, that brother, he's bought a copy, and he said, I'm going to have to read it to you because it was such a lovely comment. He said, well, a lovely habit I've developed, reading one or two spooky tales lasting at night and thoroughly enjoying them. Congrats to Donna, it's fabulous. And he just, and he didn't have to say that. So again, proud wife moment. I just wanted to say that. So yeah. Wow, what else? What else have I got to do? Laundry. Well, it's just drying so quick. So it is the time of the year for laundry. For those people that are excited for laundry, it is the best time of the year. You peg out, half an hour later, it's dry. Husband pegged out our tablecloth yesterday. Oh, and it normally takes hours to dry because it's a thick cotton. Done and dusted. Oh, so beautiful. So we're enjoying that, living our best lives with the laundry. Parish notices. There are no parish notices. Nobody wants to go anywhere and have anything to do with anybody because it's just too hot. Nobody wants to go to any event because that would mean putting clothes on that might not be very breathable. I was thinking this morning when I was having my breakfast of all those people getting married. I mean, yes, you've got the glorious day, but everybody's just going to be too hot. And there you are. Think of the brides. Oh, think of the brides in the dresses that they bought in, the winter of 2023, imagining a slightly grey, dull July day, and it's hot, and they're wearing their big dresses with no, that are not made of breathable fabrics. I mean, they're not, are they? Lordy, with a veil on. Oh my gosh, their makeup just, Oh, I've been to some weddings when it's been really hot, and everybody just talks about how hot it is. And do you remember that wedding? Oh, it was hot then. So yeah, and all the grooms and everybody, all the people that wear suits. Oh my gosh, they're wearing three-piece suits or morning dress. Oh my lord, oh my lord, can you imagine it? Can you imagine it? So yes, so there are no occasions. Everything's been cancelled because nobody wants to go anywhere when it's this hot, unless it's kind of a water park, and even then I love we're just having constant alerts on the news saying don't go to water, don't go and swim in cold water because of cold water shock. And I thought, well, people have been swimming in cold water since Adam was a lad, and Eve fashioned a swimming costume out of fig leaves. Dashing. So yeah, so but I do understand it. I do understand it. She says, rowing back on that one. So this week I finished a book which I bought on the Kindle, my new Kindle, loving it, and it's called The People versus the Golden State Killer by Thien. And Thien was the Sacramento prosecutor who prosecuted Joseph D'Angelo. Oh, I suddenly went blank on his name then. Brain fog. For who was the Golden State Killer or the East Area Rapist, and he was committed crimes from 1975 to 1986, all along California. Violent crimes. I mean, what a we don't often talk about evil seriously, but I think there are serious discussions to have about that person. And Thien, who had what a life, is he's now the DA in Sacramento in the United States of America, and he wrote this book to talk about the legal side, so to kind of focus on the capture, but also what happened after the capture and how Golden State Killer was prosecuted, keeping the victims in mind and keeping the victims of his crimes front and center, and how they did it over COVID and how they made sure that D'Angelo was made to sit and listen and acknowledge and admit all the crimes that he had committed that we know about. And the victims, if they chose to, the victims that are alive, because he murdered and sexually assaulted a staggering amount of people, and how they were able to have their voices heard, have their moment where they addressed him and they addressed that person in the dark. That kind of so it was amazing. So it's a really interesting book from that perspective. I think you can tell that he writes a lot of legal stuff and he's not a seasoned writer. So, for example, I've read Michelle McNamara's book, which I shall put up, which I can't remember the name of. I've read that several times, and I think you can tell she was a writer. She was a journalist, but she was also somebody that was really crafted their words, and she brought. I mean, it was chilling. That's one of the few true crime books I've read where I had to put down because I was alone in the house and reading it, and because it was so visceral. Her words really captured the terror that the victims experienced and that the community experienced. So that's an amazing book for that. I'll be gone in the night. I'll be gone in the morning. I'll be gone. I can't remember what it's called. And this one is a lot more factual, a lot more procedural. So this is more of a true crime book that's procedural. But I did really enjoy it. I read it in a couple of days. And proceeds of the book goes to one of the charities started in honor of one of the victims. So there's an awful lot of good about this book. I don't think it's the most beautifully written. However, I'm interested in the subject, and so I happily read it. Other than that, I have been dipping and diving into books. I have been like reading from like halfway through a book I've already read, just as a bit of a comfort read at the moment because it's just been too hot. Have I mentioned it's been too hot? So I haven't really got anything else to report. Audiobooks, I've been listening to podcasts. I go through that. I go through an audiobook stage and then I go through podcasts, and I've been going through podcasts. And that's it. And I'm going to stop now because at the moment I'm presuming everything's working. Everything seems to be working. Have I got a green light? Got green light for go. Green light for go. Gary, are we okay? Gary's nodding. That was Gary nodding. To say, yeah, he's still working, but he's giving me the wrap up sign. So he's telling me now to don't do that, Gary. Work with me. Gary's giving me the wrap up sign because we're going to have to go. Right, this has been lovely, Booktube, and speak to us. Bye.